The arena pulses with energy, a cacophony of cheers and anticipation rippling through the crowd as the lights dim and the HD screens flicker to life. In the octagon, two warriors stand ready. ALEKSANDER EMELIANENKO, the Russian Sambo master with a reputation for devastating knockouts, and VIKTOR Pesta, the Czech Republic's technical striker known for his resilience and precision. The announcer's voice booms, introducing the main event, and the crowd erupts as the fighters touch gloves, their eyes locked in mutual respect and unyielding determination. The referee signals the start, and the bell rings, cutting through, the noise like a blade. This is MMA at its finest, a clash of power and skill, and the promise of a knockout hangs heavy in the air. Emelianenko moves first, his massive frame gliding forward with predatory grace. His hands are low, deceptively relaxed, but his eyes betray the intent of a man who's ended fights with a single blow. Pesta, leaner and more agile, circles to his left, his lead leg twitching as he measures the distance with a probing jab. The Russian wastes no time, firing a low kick that cracks against Pesta's thigh, the sound echoing in the arena. Pesta winces but keeps his composure, answering with a quick 1-2 combination that snaps Emelianenko's head back. The crowd roars, sensing the chess match unfolding. Emelianenko's power is undeniable. 30 wins, 20 by knockout. But Pesta's technical game, honed through years of grinding out victories, makes him a dangerous puzzle. The Russian presses forward, cutting off the cage, his heavy footsteps thudding against the canvas. Pesta darts out of range, his footwork sharp, but Emelianenko's reach is long, and a looping right hand grazes the Czech's temple. The crowd gasps. It's a warning shot, a reminder of the danger in those fists. Pesta responds with a front kick to the body, trying to slow the Russian's advance, but Emelianenko absorbs it and pushes into the clinch, pinning Pesta against the cage. The Russian's Sambo roots shine here, his control in tight quarters suffocating. A short knee lands to Pesta's midsection, drawing a grunt, but the Czech fighter slips out, breaking the clinch with a slick elbow that catches Emelianenko's cheek. Blood trickles, and the crowd's intensity spikes. Emelianenko wipes his face, a grin spreading across it as if the blood fuels him. He stalks forward again, throwing a heavy left hook that Pesta ducks under, countering with a crisp jab-cross combo. The punches land cleanly, but Emelianenko shakes them off, his durability, a testament to his iron chin. The Russian answers with a thunderous overhand right that misses by inches, the whoosh of air audible even to the back rows. Pesta's eyes widen. He knows one clean connection could end his night. He circles again, trying to reset, but Emelianenko's pressure is relentless, a storm closing in. The final seconds of the round tick down, and Emelianenko lands another low kick, leaving Pesta's leg reddening as the bell sounds. The fighters return to their corners, Emelianenko's corner urging aggression, Pesta's coach stressing movement, and counters. The second round begins, and Emelianenko's intent is clear. He wants the finish. He charges out, his hands higher now, throwing a jab to set up a massive right hand. Pesta slips it, but the Russian's momentum carries him forward, and a follow-up left hook clips Pesta's jaw. The Czech stumbles, his legs betraying him for a split second, and the crowd leaps to its feet. Emelianenko smells blood, his eyes narrowing as he unleashes a flurry. Right, left, right again. Pesta covers up, his guard tight, but the Russians' punches are like sledgehammers, each one testing the Czech's resolve. Pesta tries to clinch, grabbing Emelianenko's neck, but the Russian shoves him off with brute force, creating space for another attack. Pesta, desperate to survive, throws a wild front kick, but Emelianenko catches the leg and sweeps him to the ground. The crowd roars as the Russian pounces, looking for ground and pound, but Pesta's jiu-jitsu kicks in. He locks his legs around Emelianenko's waist, pulling guard to slow the onslaught. The Russian postures up, raining down short punches, but Pesta's defense is tight, his arms deflecting the worst of the damage. The referee watches closely, ready to intervene if Pesta can't fight back. The Czech fighter bucks his hips, trying to create space for a sweep. But Emelianenko's weight is crushing, his Sambo expertise keeping him grounded. Pesta manages to shrimp out, scrambling back to his feet, but the effort has cost him energy, and his face shows the strain. Back standing, Emelianenko doesn't hesitate. He throws a feint jab, pulling Pesta's guard up, then unleashes a monstrous overhand right. The punch lands flush on Pesta's jaw, a crack like a gunshot echoing through the arena. Pesta's eyes roll back, his body crumpling to the canvas in slow motion, the HD cameras capturing every detail, the sweat flying, the ripple of impact across his face. The crowd erupts a tidal wave of sound as Emelianenko follows with a single hammer fist, but the referee is already diving in, arms waving to stop the fight. It's over. Alexander Emelianenko stands tall, his chest heaving as the arena chants his name. Pesta lies motionless for a moment before stirring, the medical team rushing to his side. The announcer's voice cuts through the chaos. Your winner, by knockout at 132 of round 2, Alexander Emelianenko. The Russian raises, his fists, his bloodied cheek glistening under the lights, a warrior triumphant. Pesta, now sitting on a stool, shakes his head in disappointment but nods in respect as Emelianenko approaches, offering a handshake. The gesture is met with applause, a reminder of the honor in this brutal sport. The replay flashes on the screens, showing the knockout in excruciating detail, the way Pesta's head snaps back, the precise moment his consciousness fades. The commentators, their voices hoarse with excitement, break it down. That right hand was a missile, one says, pure power from Emelianenko. Pesta was game, but nobody eats a shot like that and stays standing. The other chimes in, Pesta showed heart, but Emelianenko's a different beast when he's on. That's why he's one of the most feared heavyweights in the game. The crowd buzzes as Emelianenko takes the microphone for his post-fight interview, his deep voice steady despite the adrenaline. Victor is tough, he says, his Russian accent thick. I respect him. But tonight, I fight for my family, my country. I train for this moment. The fans cheer, their admiration for both fighters palpable. Pesta, now recovered, gives his own interview, his voice somber but composed.